Boo-hoo. that was the intro? So we
Sick.
what about that?
Oh, it was on there.
Okay, they see it.
Good.
They see it.
We did it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
That might be our intro.
I love it.
Just bring DMX to death every week. Perfect.
No, I that wasn't the rhyme. That was in the shout outs. You know how you before you start rhyming, you gotta throw it out there.
You want to do one of these every week?
No,
We can do that.
I mean yeah, I'm gangster, bro.
Let me bring my cajon next time.
Bro,
Okay, who's watching the live so we can interact?
my phone did.
Oh, yeah. It's all right.
Bazingas!
Guess Ryan be online.
Guess that makes you the fax machine. And D-Easy, the Rough Rider Slim.
Not
You work, it's hit better.
bro,
You should have ran this week.
I was talking to Paulo Saturday, and we was hanging up. I said, it was so horrible.
So we do that.
So I think the problem is you're going a little bit too much from your nose and your throat. It's more from your chest and your gut. There you go.
Okay.
Just again, you have to put yourself in the mindset of a person who has bronchitis and asthma. And definitely
Yeah,
shot,
pretty much.
shot somebody.
Do it.
I mean,
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
What? Okay, that didn't go. That didn't go.
That destroyed the recording.
I'm about to get you kicked out your own house.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
And 1, and 2, and 3. Ryan, kick us in.
welcome to this one last podcast. Thank you for joining us today. Kind of already did an intro, but we'll just keep it going. Do a normal one too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 'cause we have it for the podcast.
So thank you for joining us. Today we're going to have a little chit chat, go over a few things. Try to keep it a very quick episode. Thank you for joining us last week. If you did, went a little bit longer, but it was a good episode.
Didn't, fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. We're also streaming live right now, so check that out if you can. And check us out if you're listening to the episode after the fact. We're going to try to do it every Tuesday, and then we also are looking into doing a Twitch. So not like, just sitting here twitching, but also like the actual thing.
And
Platform.
fans only. We got to get that going.
Yeah, we got the Only Feats. It's coming. To my left is P Breezy.
What up, Doug?
To my right is D Easy. The
Hot boy summer is back. We're
gonna go with the Rough Rider.
Huh?
Go with the Rough Rider.
Oh, I ain't paying attention to that.
Okay.
Oh, you're not paying attention to the person in front of you talking straight to you, looking in your eyes. Gotcha.
And I am Ryan B.
got
Online.
kids.
So, fellas, we talked about it a little bit.
Something special.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
I ate your spaghetti. What more you want from me?
That's not a euphemism. It's not a euphemism. You didn't, yeah, it's not a euphemism.
It was actually spaghetti.
So we talked about it a bit last week that DMX was in the hospital. We were still hopeful that he was going to make it.
Yeah.
By the time we got the episode out, unfortunately, the worst had happened. He had already passed.
Yeah.
So this is our what
RIP
memoriam
moment. Yeah.
yeah of DMX.
So I was Saturday morning. I was at my other job, and I was just having a DMX jam section. Started with "Who We Be," the kids, then ended off an hour later with what they really want from her.
From what?
Somebody let me know.
I was going through it because I was on Spotify and just let the DMX radio go and just like see what comes up, and like I forgot he had songs with Ja Rule,
Bro.
all this stuff out there, and I'm like, man, like there was a moment where like we were talking about last week where he came up and like went toe to toe with Jay-Z, came up and owned hip hop, he was like at that time I think the first artist to come out and have like 2 platinum like debut album, like two like his first 2 albums were platinum. In the same year.
Bro, same year. That was crazy. He came out running.
Yeah, 3rd album still was a banger, like 4 or 5 platinum albums
Yeah.
in a row. It's a hell of a start.
Mm-hmm. And then like it was talk. I was listening to an interview by him, and he was saying he was working on his third album or second album, and he was doing that movie. And every song that they listened to, they were like, "We want it for the movie. We want it for the movie." So he gave all his fire songs to the movie. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. Listen to it. I think a lot of people don't even realize. I mean, honestly, I was less aware of it. I mean, it made more sense afterwards. He'd been around for like, because I think he was actively trying to get a deal for like 13 years.
Yeah. Before
he finally just like got a chance. So dude, like, I don't know how much those first two albums were things he'd been sitting on for a while. I mean, none of that shit sounded like early '90s shit. And he was like I said, I told you before the episode. I was watching a video where he was on GQ or Vanity talking about different songs he made, and like 3 of them he wrote in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Remember, it was
Get At Me, Dog. Wasn't that one he said he wrote real quick?
He mentioned that one. It was Party Up. I think he did pretty quickly. He actually he didn't like it because he didn't like how ABC it was.
Yeah. He said I seen that one.
But that beat was so fire, he had to do something for it. And it was another song off of the second album, I think, that he did like real fucking quick. Like he wrote 3 songs in one night, like 3 like iconic DMX songs in one night.
So going back and listening to a lot of his old, you know, like GQ, like stuff like that. He said something that I really never thought about it that way because I just thought it was like real simple for him. But the amount of like he wouldn't just it was like he had like if he was gonna do a song, he took his time and did the song. Like it wasn't like he made sure like it wasn't like he just wrote a song next song. No, he write it fast, but he knew that Deebs was going to hit. He had a standard that I guess you would say the standard for his music was crazy.
Yep.
Certainly an identifiable style, 100%. That you, strange enough, you don't see an awful lot of imitators.
Yeah, okay.
Like, despite being as big as he was, you look at like Lil Wayne spawned a million different guys who did the slow rap, like the
yeah,
and even Eminem came out with tons of people that followed him. Ludacris, I would say he definitely was less of a spawning imitators, but bringing a lot of people up with him. But not a lot of people just copied DMX's style or even tried to bite him at all.
But it's hard to, man.
You couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, like because there are rappers who like I think who like between then and now have like similar voice voice attributes.
Mm.
Like I like kind of like Pop Smoke had some similarities. And,
he was a big fan of Pop Smoke too.
So like I think like there are rappers I think that have similarities, but it's hard to have that anger, that fire, that speed, and that voice where like he just feels like he came from fucking hell.
Yeah.
He feels like he was
been through some shit.
He feels like some biblical shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
But how can you emulate him though? Like for real, or how can you emulate him? Like he was a one of a kind. Plus, you had Eminem coming out, so like when Eminem came out, like all the white boys just started emulating Eminem. Mm-hmm. And then you had the Hot Boys and the 504 Boys. You had Cash Money and Master P, No Limit. And everybody in the South was kind of like doing that, as well as you had Outkast already out there, and people was on that. So I mean, like in the South, it was real difficult. You didn't emulate. Anything but the South. And then in the West Coast, you had all that was over there, and they didn't emulate. And then you had what would be the East Coast, and everybody was emulating. I guess you would say Jay-Z. You know, you had the Fabulous type tones. You know what I mean, like that. So it was like number one, nobody was gonna be able to reach it, so they didn't try. So they just started emulating everybody else.
Well, even the content.
Yeah.
Like even the content, like you were talking about Jay-Z, like there was a million people out there trying to be the next Jigga.
Yeah.
But nobody really could do what DMX did. He was, like you say, he just sounded like he was from hell. Sounded like he'd been through some shit.
And he wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid.
No.
He wasn't afraid. I mean, like a couple of days, yesterday I found out it's a lot of feminists and a lot of gay rights activists are trying to cancel him.
There was some song like where he's like he goes on for a long time about some gay shit.
Like, all y'all niggas that's been locked up on that, y'all can suck my ex.
Bro, no, there's like a long time where he's like going after like gay people. Like,
And that was kind of the culture at the time, though, hip hop culture, and it's always struggled with that to begin with.
Well, I don't think he was going. See, this is the problem I have. I don't think he was going after gay people. I think he was using, because at the time, you know, gay was like a way of like dissing somebody.
Yeah.
So it was like using that as a diss, not so much dissing gay people, saying gay people are bad.
And again, that's why I like to use the buzzword more problematic.
Okay.
It wasn't. He's not like I don't think he thought about gay people.
Yeah.
Again, his references again like prison is like prison gay.
Yeah.
Like that's more he's referring to. It's just these soft cats who like either you're fucking or you're getting fucked. Like that's more what he was attacking. And plus too again, he's also low key. It probably is just a dissing against Puff Daddy and those boys.
Yeah.
We're just being perfectly honest.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what the Atlanta episode where they was in prison. He was like, "Yeah, we gay in here, but you gay out there." It was like that idea, like you know.
Yeah. Yep. What is it? They say there's a fucking name for it where you get somebody who you're got a relationship with on the inside but not on the outside or whatever.
I have no idea.
But they had a whole thing. What was that fucking?
My memory shit.
Well, there was something specific. It was one of the Marvel shows. I think it was Luke Cage, where like the one of the enforcer guys, he was like Shades. I think he had a dude who he was with on the inside. And, yeah,
Shades. Yeah.
But like, it's that kind of thing where it's like, okay, yeah, we gay in here, but you gay out there.
I do want to tell one DMX story, not from me, but from him.
In true fitting DMX fashion, we spent way too much time talking about the gay aspect.
DMX said he met Prince for the first time. Mm-hmm. He said Prince, he was walking in and Prince looked at him and Prince just did like this. He said when Prince do like that, you just got to go. And he was like, I walk up, Prince is on some man stuff. He had a deep voice. Hey, X, I'm a big fan of you. Right? He said, that's cool. Then he said, Prince said, I want to do a song with you, but do you own your masters? He was like, nah. He was like, well, we can't do no work. Like, Prince wanted to do a song. How fire would that song have been? Prince and DMX.
How would that have been?
Would have been beautiful.
I wouldn't even try. Let him know.
This is what it's like when the doves cry.
I'm just not thinking about it.
My God, no! You know what it would have been? It would have been that song, but instead of Cisco, it would have been Prince. That's what it would have been.
Ooh, interesting.
Although he probably would have asked you to start throwing a few male names in there.
Prince wasn't gay.
He liked them all.
He wasn't gay. He was just
I didn't say he was gay.
He was just androgynous.
I said he liked them all.
Back in the days, dude that dressed like females got all the females.
It's true.
Because he started that shit.
Nothing is more manly than an androgynous man.
Apparently.
Speaking of your man crush.
I've got a man crush.
Your boy Batista.
Oh yeah, tell him what I say. Tell him what I call Batista.
Badusi?
Batista?
No, the Great Value Rock.
When you order the rock from Wish.
Yeah.
Some disrespect.
No, but he really is though.
Okay,
it's not. That's not a bad thing, bro. Great Value Frosted Flakes is better than the real Frosted Flakes. But we can go there, bro. Great Value Frosted.
I don't even like Frosted Flakes. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, man, that's a Jones. Even though
that's why I get the sugar.
That's true. I used to tell them things up, boy. I got my mama big bowl.
Gotta tear you up.
With the big he who laugh.
Something like that, yeah.
Is it something?
He who laughs last loudest?
There you go. Tony laughing like a mug right now. They're great.
They're great.
Now the twins don't even eat cereal.
Oh. They're great value.
Them things have like 45 grams of sugar bowl.
All right, so let's just drop it out
A
there.
spoonful.
Army of the Dead. Trailer came out today for us. Whenever the imaginary people listen to this episode. What do you think, Ryan?
P Breeze 37 is watching the the stream.
Sounds like a loyal fan.
Yes. Certainly, it looks interesting. I'm probably more interested in it now than I was prior. They at least kind of actually gave a better proof of concept of what they're doing. Just because the fact, like before, it was just kind of like, all right, zombies and a
In Vegas.
heist
Just
movie.
so,
Yeah,
like, just
zombies in Vegas at a heist movie.
It looked like Entourage did a cover of Dead Rising.
Yeah. And now it's taking a bit more shape. It's going to actually, they're going to actually come in contact with an actual army of the dead.
Zombie King and Queen, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that.
So.
And a Zyger.
A Zyger.
At least one.
He was fire though.
The Zyger?
Yeah, he was fire. He looked like Two-Face, a tiny
It's
little
weird he has
Two-Face.
like one side completely decayed, but the other one still has like white,
That's what I'm saying.
clean white flesh, like clean white fur
Fur.
on there.
It's
Yeah.
like Two-Face, zombie Two-Face.
Well, maybe he got mauled by the other tiger.
Why is the
Maybe he got mauled by Siegfried.
but why is the first still
Zombie
Nice.
Siegfried.
but why is the first still white?
I don't know.
Plus, yeah, one thing I was confused about because like they seem surprised by zombies.
Yeah.
So is the government keeping this shit under wraps? Like, is Vegas shut down and they're just not saying anything?
I thought at the beginning of the thing where they go into the diner, I heard him talking about zombies on the radio.
Vaguely, but like I don't know if it's like a new thing or they're like it's very unclear because again it's just a trailer, so we're not getting all the information. They seemed surprised they're zombies. It was probably more of a reaction to the way the zombies are acting.
Yeah.
They're expecting more of like the Shamblers, but.
Maybe it's just like it's not like a full on thing. Maybe they just are like, okay, there's zombies in Las Vegas.
Yeah, maybe,
Don't go there.
Maybe they didn't realize how many people there were there because like there was one scene where like there was like a flood of zombies in there.
Yeah.
It was like a solid like.
And they was running.
It was almost as many people as that were at Trump's inauguration. It was packed.
Everybody was talking about it.
They're saying tremendous things.
No,
I am a little bit more excited about it. I mean, I'm still concerned because again, he still had to throw in his. You can still tell even though they showed Zack Snyder's name 3 times in that 3-minute trailer. You can still tell it was his because of all the because they took the Gambler and did like a slow mix of it.
Yep.
Like unnecessarily, like you're making this super dramatic for the song that's not super dramatic, and then like you're throwing in slow motion, and then oddly one of the soldiers just has like a pistol and a bat. Like the fuck is happening right now?
It was slow, and also it sounded like it was being done over a PA system. Like it had that echoey effect to it.
He loves that shit.
Yeah, I know.
He loves that shit.
I'm
It
with-
goes in slow mo, baby.
I'm weirded out about it. I don't know if I want to do anything with this movie right here.
You ever spoke about the Zyger?
No, the Zyger look cool, but like I'm not surviving that. I'm the first dude to die in that.
We know we're all the first ones to go.
That's why I can't
That's why we're
rock with
watching
nothing now.
to see them survive it.
Like when
I want to see Drax and how he's gonna figure it out.
that's too much. I ain't built for
All
that.
he's got to do is stand perfectly still.
But that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. I remember watching because I pay for Netflix, but still.
I mean, it's a nice, I guess, it's a consolation prize because originally I was supposed to get The Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 on my birthday, but now I'm just getting this. So.
Coronavirus.
It's like ordering for Wish. It looks funnish. I mean, I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm hoping he isn't all the way up his own asshole in this movie, but seems fun.
I'm pretty sure he already lives there.
As long as he pokes his head out every once in a while, we're fine.
Yeah. Something's poking out.
So you guys always alluded to it before the episode. Did y'all see that? I don't know. I want to say Facebook Live of an arrest in New York City. So the dude was getting arrested in New York. And after the arresting cops come out, some more officers come out. And with them is a robot dog. One of the Boston Dynamic, like, dogs. Fucking, it's weird.
A robot dog. They're here.
I mean, they don't have, like, sharp teeth, but it's just like a weird, like, quadrupedal robot that's walking around on its own.
Now, what do a robot? What do they do? Like, what is it for?
I don't know.
It's called Spot.
It wasn't even fitted out to be like NYPD. It was just like how it came from Boston Dynamics.
They're like, I'm not even claiming this thing yet. We're gonna see what it do.
Well, I mean, I imagine it would. I don't know if it's just for the listening device or whether it's for just another thing to help record. I have no idea what they actually have it for.
Maybe it's like for bombs.
So years ago when they started talking about bringing these things into the field, and specifically with military applications, the intention, I think, was for them to carry payloads. Maybe...
What's a payload?
It's something. Like, typically it depends on what you're referring to it as. A payload in like a ballistic missile would be the explosive. But it could be ammunition.
Whoa!
Just curious.
Right, but you're conflating two different things. But it's in this case it would probably be ammunition. Could be any number of things. Could be security equipment like restraints, things like that. But,
Gear.
and it may just be that they're putting it out there to test it, to get some time in before they.
So it's a war dog.
I guess, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It's a pack. It's basically a pack animal. It's not an animal.
As soon as it came out, people were already drawing comparisons to Black Mirror.
I plead the fifth.
Well, we do live in a society, so. Interesting.
The Raw District.
Hey, what y'all wearing this summer?
What?
What y'all wearing this summer? You know, we're gonna be going to the beaches. We're gonna be hitting up the beaches. Mm-hmm. What y'all gonna be wearing? And where y'all gonna get it from?
Pasties.
Yes. A sock.
Y'all not gonna be wearing them fire bathing suits from
From where, D?
We'll get there.
Be really nice if you.
Is it related to your favorite Will Smith movie?
No. You know where we go on this one last 25.
So.
It's a bright idea, D. It's a
bright idea, yes, very bright.
I'm just saying, what y'all
Where
wearing
did you
this
come
summer?
up with the idea to swim? That bright swim wear idea.
Because I love some of the bathing suits at Bright Swimwear.
There you go. All right.
You know,
Very.
I just got an email. They have new designs out too, like hand drawn floral designs.
Oh, I gotta go check them out.
I mean, it's got to be quality with hand drawn designs. Real time gets taken with that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be clear. Full disclosure. They're not drawn on every single one individually.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I get that.
That would be incredibly
Not for us,
expensive.
though.
That would be
because Bright's dealing in weight.
Yeah.
And when you subscribe to their mailing list, you get deals every week, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Deals
sir.
every week.
Y'all hear that?
I got 3 bikini tops just last month.
From Bright?
Mm-hmm.
Brightswimmer.com.
Look at
Very
the
nice.
Believe it.
Very nice. And how did they fit?
Perfect.
Perfectly.
You know what I
As
like?
they should.
You know what I like about this swimwear? When I walk, I don't really be feeling all that stuff down there. I just can walk all proudly and jump in the water and swim like what's the dude in the movie? How he swim fast like that? That's what Bright made me do.
Aquaman? Wait.
Just like Aquaman.
Wait, you don't feel
Samuel L. Jackson in Deep Blue Sea.
you don't feel your dick?
Not that much. Not that much. Not on duty. Nope. Not on duty. But yeah, so y'all can go check us out if you want the Bright Swimwear at where, Ryan?
Where? Brightswimmer.com.
And what's our code for them to be able to get that fire deal?
Well, D, if you put in the code TWL25 at checkout, you'll get 25% off your order.
Off of their already great prices.
Already great prices.
TWL.
Low.
Sidebar. Are we done showing? Are we still showing?
We can be.
Still showing? We got another email from another group trying to get female models. I don't know what people think are...
The Raw District has joined the joined the video.
Instagram...
Hello.
Okay, on IG,
Thank you for joining us.
Two very weird groups.
Yes, sir.
Two very different groups. Two very different groups. We have a lot of black Instagram on us. We got a lot of, like, female workout and beachwear. I don't know where either one of those came from.
Cause you know we
I get black IG, but I don't understand the swimwear part. We just keep getting requests. Like, I would love to. I don't have the proper equipment.
Well,
I don't identify as that. I don't want to steal the jobs from hardworking people who identify as female. So
you have the proper equipment. It's just not what in the way what most people want. Listen, all three of us got titties.
But yeah, y'all go check out Bright for real though. Yeah, we sold out. So look at my face.
Listen, we're selling out. We haven't sold yet.
Yeah, we said we on the corner, but nobody interested.
We're trying.
Well, maybe we should take our shirts off. Oh, that's so good.
So, what's next on the docket here, guys? We got this is an interesting one.
I need to get a drink.
All right, so D, I don't know if you've happened to have seen, but there's been a bit of beef
Kerfuffle.
between Steakums, the brand, and everybody's favorite scientist, Neil deGrasse Tyson, on Twitter. The impetus for this, the reason for all this, why it started. Neil deGrasse Tyson tweeted out, the good thing about science is that it's true. Let me see if I can do my best Neil deGrasse Tyson impersonation. The good thing about science is it's true, whether or not you believe in it. And that was my Neil deGrasse. Was all right?
The good thing about science is it's true.
You know, he got that smooth voice. He's like... Steakums replied with, and I don't know why Steakums took this so personally, is that, you know that meme with Michael Jordan? And I took that personally. Steakums replied with, nope, science itself isn't true. It's a constantly refining process used to uncover truth based on material reality. That process is still full of mistakes, and yes, they spelt it misteaks. Neil just posts ridiculous sound bites like this for clout, and he has no respect for epistemology.
Whoa, that sounds like they on their Christian bag.
I don't know. not a Episcopalian. So I'm a bit befuddled by the fact that they apparently just were felt that they needed to weigh in on this. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I mean, I suppose they are kind of making a relatively good observation, especially when NGT himself usually says that science is about, constantly changing observations.
Yeah.
As the tweet started trending, Steakums followed up with, the irony of Neil's tweet is that by framing science itself as true, he's influencing people to be more skeptical of it in a time of unprecedented misinformation. Science is an ever-refining process to find truth, not a dogma. No matter his intent, this message isn't helpful.
Oh, wow.
Steakums.
They took their steaks out.
They're sizzling right now.
I'm telling you. They frying in that kitchen.
It's certainly a...
What did Neil say back? I need some popcorn. Hey, bring me some popcorn. What Neil say?
The Michael Jackson popcorn man?
What Neil say?
I don't know if Neil's gonna engage in beef like that. Would you think that he would be doing that?
If I'm a smart dude, you doggone right. I'm gonna let you know you gonna feel the wrath of my science if it's me.
Now I couldn't find the details on it, but allegedly Steakums has attacked Neil before.
Interesting. So it's gotta be this the person who runs their
they got
Twitter.
Beef. There's a beef there.
Yep.
No pun intended. Well, pun intended.
Pun fully intended.
Pun fully intended. I got all the puns.
I mean, there's a lot going on here. I mean, it's the truth of science and definition of science. The stakes are very high.
I'm just saying. If you can't-
Maybe they can meet in the middle and see eye to ribeye.
Oh boy.
I hope he come back and get all the beef.
There you go. Yes.
All the beef. I'm talking about some Angus and everything.
I can't wait till.
It seems like good natured ribbing. All
I
right.
can't wait till Steakums takes on Wendy's.
Ooh. Versus.
A battle
Now,
for the
that's
ages
a
versus.
Way more impressive than Godzilla vs. Kong.
So,
Facts.
would you watch, or I don't know if you say watch it, but would you observe a beef battle on Twitter between Wendy's and Steakums? Let us know in the comments or in the chat.
I don't think you. It's not something that
I'll
you
watch
just.
any beef on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's Bill Nye, Wendy's, Musk. I don't give a fuck who it is. Give it to me.
Lord have mercy.
I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
Paul's all about that Twitter feud. So, Paul, are you secretly very sad that Agent Orange has left Twitter?
Look, who's Agent Orange. What?
You know who Agent Orange is.
Donald Trump.
Sorry, I was working my evacuation process.
Donald Trump.
No, man, fuck no. She was embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
She was. It's like he's like.
Listen, don't say that you're all about the beef on Twitter and not say that you don't miss the guy who started all the beef on Twitter.
Yeah, I like beef that has no steaks.
First of all,
I like
last
impossible steaks.
Impossible steaks. Impossible beef.
I don't like shit where like he's in a station shit and all of a sudden like the world thinks we're mentally handicapped.
bruh, last year.
The world already thinks we're mentally handicapped.
But they don't need confirmation.
Last year, when he called little Adam Schiff a third-rate grandstander, bro, on Twitter, I was there for it, bro. I don't care. I laughed so hard, dude. I cried laughing, dude. A third-rate grandstander. Like, to me, bro, like we haven't we haven't upgraded our what you call this in a while. You know, your mama. We got those, you know, but those bags getting kind of light. You know, those I don't know the word I'm looking for. When you diss somebody,
Put down?
put downs, or I don't know what word I'm looking for. But anyways, we haven't upgraded those in a while. When you call somebody a grandstander and then throw the third rate in there, not second rate. Second rate sounds horrible. But third rate, that sounds disrespectful. That's like somebody said, man, you got doo-doo on your pants.
Well, it depends. Do you have doo-doo on your pants?
If you're a third rate, yeah.
I mean, listen, it's only disrespectful if you don't have doo-doo on your
If
pants.
you're third rate, you got
If
doo-doo on
you
your
do
pants.
have doo-doo on your pants, it's just looking out for you. So, hey, man, you got doo-doo on your pants. Oh, thanks, bro. So that got off track very quickly.
You're a third rate tracker.
Clearly.
Grand tracker.
Grand tracker.
I'm a guard. Okay, so last little bit of basic.
Generously called news.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, do you guys know who Grimes is?
I'm aware. I'm aware of her relationship to Elon Musk.
Samesies.
Yeah.
I don't actually. She's a singer or an artist.
Something like that, yeah.
Like,
Is that his girlfriend?
yeah, baby mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what their actual status is with her and XJ71 freight car.
Somebody said that his name spells out Kyle. But
Wow.
But whatever it is. She.
Hold on, pause. Let me pause you there, bro. You know how much money you gotta have to come into a woman and have a baby and say, I'm gonna name it this? Name it some crazy name? You gotta have some money.
Stop.
You gotta have some money.
I've watched plenty of Maury episodes. Alright, I don't want to hear that shit, alright?
First of all, those women on Murray, they named the baby. Fathers ain't got nothing to do with it. They don't even know who the fathers is.
I'm just saying, you don't need money to call somebody crazy.
But what I'm saying is, for you to name a baby crazy name to a woman, women got their name from birth.
Her name's Grimes.
pretty sure it's a chosen
Stage
name. Yeah, stage name.
A chosen name.
Claire Elise Boucher.
Chose Grimes over Claire.
That's a stage
I
name.
still don't know what the fuck she is.
But what was your stage name?
Canadian-
Let's go there. What was your stage name?
Canadian musician, singer, songwriter, record producer, music video director, and visual artist.
The Fax Machine.
No, that's recent. We're talking about back in the day. Back. I'm talking about 10 years ago.
I didn't like any of those names.
The long sleeve with the long sleeves.
What was your name? Throw it out there. Tell them.
I had like 17 names. I didn't have one name.
Just give us one. Just tell them one.
Just said long sleeves. Had Febreze. Had like every variation.
They call me the breeze.
Febreze was the best.
They call me the breeze.
Febreze was the best.
Depending on what era you grew up in, I had a different nickname.
Facts.
So,
It's the fact.
anyways, your girl Grimes. She got some fucked up tattoo on her back. Like, she described it as alien scars, and it looks like scars. Like it looks like either like lashings or like hot pokers on her back. Like it was done reading a little bit about it. I read more. I did more investigation into it than she did probably.
Okay.
So it was like it started off with the base design, and they had a computer program run out like the intricacies of the rest of the design.
Intricacies.
So it's a bunch of weird ass fucking like it's like tribal tattoos for a crackhead. Like it's insane. It's her entire back. But the first thing I saw,
that looked like she tried to run.
before I saw all of it, the internet was already calling it the fucking. They were already calling the anti-life equation.
Yeah.
She looked more like the anti-life equation than anything else.
That's so good. That is so good.
So if we see Darkseid pop out, we know why.
Look like she tried to run with Izzy now.
I mean,
Kunta, we can't run now.
Your name is Grimes. Your name is Elise Claire Boucher. Grimes. Claire Elise Boucher, sorry. And they got her now. They got her son trying to do the same. Your name is. I don't know how to express. Kyle. Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely a strange thing.
Bro, listen.
I don't know if y'all could have seen that for those of you watching the
If I was raised
the live,
in South
but
Africa,
look that up.
If I was raised in South Africa and I made Teslas, I was one to create Teslas. My girl's gonna have some slave back tattoos on her back too. That's just what it is. That is how it's going down. This man is not ordinary. He's extraordinary.
He's special.
And we can't get mad at
He's
him.
built different.
He certainly is.
Yeah. How you smoke the weed? So weird. No, he was like.
I'm different.
I did really want to get. There was a.
Did he put out an album too recently?
Probably. I did want to get. There was a shirt with. It was that picture of him smoking the J, and like he's blowing out the smoke, and the smoke turns into like all this galaxy stuff. I was like, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
It's just dumb enough to be hilarious. Yeah, he's a special guy. Mm-hmm. If he's from Africa, why is he white?
Somebody put that?
No. That's from Mean Girls.
Oh, okay.
This Lindsay Lohan's character is not from Africa. I think her parents were in Africa doing like their research or something like that. No, they were like zoologists or something. And then she comes to America, and then she's like, "Oh, I was living in Africa." And then one of the girls from the thing says, "If you're from Africa, why are you white?" And then her other friend goes, "Oh my God, Karen, you can't just go around asking people why they're white."
What's the name, Karen?
Yeah.
Perfect.
But it's funny. Well, this is before all that. The movie's like 20 years old now.
But it's just so relevant.
It is.
Paul, lead us into the future. Lead us. What are we talking about next? Lead us.
Do loaded, or you want to do
Let's
this?
do a little. We've talked about this before, but I didn't actually prepare anything, so I'm just gonna go off the cuff here.
Loaded question.
Let's check it on Florida Man.
Ooh, Florida man.
So let's start with the most famous Florida man, Congressman Gates. Senator Gates, Senator or Congressman?
Senator Gates.
The guy was fucking 17-year-olds.
Allegedly.
I mean, Venmo's proof, but alright, sure. He's gonna get busted through Venmo. That's just hilarious.
Yeah.
He can get busted through Venmo. First of all, he's one of like 6 people still using Venmo.
I didn't even know Venmo was around
And
anymore.
the only person still fucking using like proper like words for it. Everybody else is putting like ass cancer, butt plugs, butt stuff. Like he's putting like joke shit. He's putting tuition, bitch.
Tuition.
Yeah, that was the reasons for the transfers. $400, like $400.
Man, nobody want to graduate no more. He lying.
I get $600 a week to staying home.
Let's see. We had a Florida woman, equality, tasered after throwing feces at officers in a jail.
What about the Florida man who threw an alligator in the drive-thru restaurant because he didn't get what he want?
That's a classic.
Yep.
That's a classic.
That's new. I just seen that one the other day.
Might happen again. It's been happening for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and add on to the Matt Gaetz thing. He started calling himself a canceled man because the deep state's after him.
The deep state, huh?
Yeah.
Not just everybody, but just
Yeah.
the deep state.
You know, the deep state made him fuck those minors.
The deep state.
Like, that boy looks like he does shit wrong. Like, his face, his hair. He looks like a Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Kind of.
But here's the best thing about that. I seen the interview where he interviewed on Tucker. Tucker Tonight, whatever it is. Carson Tucker.
Fuck Tucker Carlson.
But anyways, Tucker Carlson, that's it. I said Tucker Carlson Tucker. But listen, so he did an interview while he's trying to clear his name up. He said, remember, Tucker, we went out. First he said, Tucker, they tried to cancel you a couple months ago. Did he say, Tucker, remember me? We went out. Tucker was like,
Nope. I don't remember that at all.
like, wait.
I saw that shit. That shit was great.
I'm like, how you gonna throw Tucker under the bus?
You're the one white guy Tucker won't defend right now. How does that feel?
The Tucker had that crazy look. What? When did we go out?
Here's a nice quick one. Another Florida woman was told to put on a mask inside of Florida Walgreens. Instead, went on a racist and Islamophobic rant against other customers.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That tracks. That
That sounds about right.
She probably used the word sheep a few times.
Wouldn't doubt it.
I do. Here's okay. I will defend the undefendable. There is one good part about all this like anti-masker bullshit. It's so much easier to know who to swipe left on.
Yeah.
On dating apps. Like as soon as I see sheep or red or all that shit, thanks. I thank you for saving my time. I thank you. You thank you later on. Let's just move on. Let's all save some time. I don't need to buy you a shitty dinner. Let's just move on.
Bro, my swiping left game is like strong. Like I'll be on there. I like long walk split.
Whoa.
I like to read. Look.
Do you want an illiterate cripple in your kitchen? What the fuck do you
I
want?
don't want to know stuff.
You're gonna get canceled.
I don't
everybody.
want them to know stuff.
He says one. I don't think he was canceled.
No, I'm just saying my swipe left is strong.
My swiping left game is the strongest. I don't even have a dating app. Galaxy Brain. All right.
First of all, I use Facebook. It's free.
Facebook is a dating thing.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ladies, I'm under there at no.
D Easy. The thick boy.
That was a good. One last one. We're really Florida woman heavy this week.
Okay. But listen, Florida women, they kind of be hot though, man.
Like temperature or like you want to fuck? You ever-
Some of the stuff they be doing be like, yo, that's fire.
Or emotionally.
So this one here, a Florida woman is getting jail time for coughing on a cancer patient.
I'm not supposed to laugh at that.
shit. Like they're just.
Wait, how? Why? Why?
You want me to understand the doings?
Why?
Florida woman? Listen, I'm born and raised in Florida, and I don't fucking get this shit.
Wait, read that again. Let me just hear that again.
Florida
woman
is getting jail time
for cancer patients.
after coughing.
No. That's by a lot of. That's by.
So
Yes.
here's the
Baba
lead.
Black Sheep.
Here's the lead. The woman seen in a viral video giving the finger to another shopper, then coughing in her face at a Jacksonville mall. It was fucking Jacksonville. Has been sentenced to 29 days in jail for assault.
Only 29 days?
Yeah, that's it. Unless she dies, then it's a murder or involuntary manslaughter. I'm not sure in details. You're your law expert.
That should be intent to murder right there. The lady got cancer. What stage?
Oh, she's probably black. That's why they didn't count it.
But what stage though?
I don't know.
If it's stage 4,
I'm
then
not reading this whole article.
she should be locked up in stage 4. I'm talking about at least a year. I'm not supposed to laugh at that, but it's funny, bro. Oh man.
See the Florida woman who ran over a judge and her kid, killed the judge, but and injured the kid. But her defense was that she was Harry Potter.
All right. So,
I don't know if that was her defense. It was her claim.
all right. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is a new segment we can do, but if you're looking for investment opportunities, Jaleel White is starting a cannabis brand. He's naming it Purple Urkel.
Genius.
He's doing it with 710 Labs. I don't know who they are, but
Yeah.
so if 710 is is hopefully traded, it might be a brand we're looking into for short term. I mean, dope logo. I'm not gonna lie, it's a dope logo.
Only side effect is that it gives you short-term memory loss.
Can I do that?
I mean, logo's pretty straight.
Make you want some cheese. Yeah, that's dope.
Even rocking the bucket hat.
Nice.
That's dope. That don't even look like Jaleel White. He looks so much cooler now.
I mean, he's not as jacked as he used to be, but
I mean, you don't get any cooler than Stefan, though.
Yeah. And then Stefan didn't even end up with the girl. He did. Urkel did.
Yeah.
that's why he wears pants so high to keep it in check.
Give him that Urkel. That Urkel Bucker.
All right, so I'll ask you one question. I think we're over the news. Any more news?
No more news from me.
News?
Do you think Urkel, what you think he's doing right now in life? If he,
He's selling weed.
I mean, like, talk about like the real Urkel.
Oh, the real imaginary character Urkel?
I think he'd be like some kind of like scientist like that. It'd be like,
I think he probably would have died on a
that's facts.
pulled
Anything,
up by the cops. In
anything,
Chicago, yeah, he'd be dead.
anything. He's just too clumsy.
Sidebar. I don't want to do an in-depth review of this because it's not worth it. Did you guys see Thunder something, that
No.
Melissa McCarthy movie?
Oh, with the other chick, where they
Thunderclap or Thunder?
where they be like
Kruger
superheroes.
Falconbird?
Yeah, something like that. I seen it.
It's not good. It
I-
makes no sense.
I kind of didn't want to see it. I just kind of seen the.
I saw it
set
because
up.
we just had. I was like, I knew it was gonna be bad. So me and Karen was like, we have to watch this. It's gonna be really bad. So okay, basically it doesn't matter. So here's the part that here's the part that loses me. The one premise that fucking ruined it for me. So the leads are Melissa McCarthy before she lost all the weight, and Octavia Spencer.
Yeah.
So this girl, her entire life, well, since she was like 12 years old, I think, or really young, her parents were killed by these like evil powered individuals. So her goal, her entire adult life, is to create people to stand up against them, to stop the miscreants, they're called. So in this world, in like 1983 or 1986, something happened, and like a bunch of people got superpowers. All people got superpowers were people who were potentially who are more prone to sociopathic tendencies. So basically, everybody who's powered are fucking assholes or villains.
Crazy.
Yeah, everything from like
A
just
bunch of
assholes
crazies.
to, yeah, straight up crazy. So like they tell the villain way earlier than they should, and they even show like it's the layout is terrible. So her plan is she finally finds a way to give normal people powers. So her plan was to give herself super strength and invisibility. Weird combo to have, first off.
Certainly.
Weird combo.
You ain't gonna see it coming, but
So
they be
what
strong.
happens is somehow, spoilers, McCarthy beep boop boop hits the exact combination of random levers and buttons you can push, lays down in a chair for no reason while she's waiting for her friend to get back, and then gets the injections. So then she has to keep doing them. So the other friend gets so Melissa McCarthy has the strength. Octavia Spencer has the invisibility. Here's what got me. Octavia Spencer, her entire life after 12 years old, her goal was to avenge her parents, to save the world. So she's at this point in her mid to late 40s. Let's say early 40s, just to be nice. Let's say it's early 40s. She is a overweight, unathletic, untrained, 40-year-old scientist.
Okay.
Her plan was to give herself super strength and invisibility to fight the miscreants who, I don't know if they've had their power, if they're, like, they all look still young. So, like, there's a bunch of them that, like, did they not age anymore after 83? Are these the kids of the original miscreants? Because, again, we're, like, 27 years after the original, like, blast. It's all super confusing. Anyways. So, her plan, instead of, and now again, her right-hand person, she has her daughter with her, who's like a super nerd also, and a former like CIA like officer, like a high level person who handles her security and everything else.
Why
So
she
instead
didn't-
of finding somebody
like him, the one that
who's trained, well, she first of all, don't assume
She.
yes, that's inappropriate. She.
I don't care about Kansas Coast.
All right, well, we'll see you.
I've been homeless. I
So
go
instead
back.
of finding somebody good, who's trained for this, who they could train properly for this, or having her daughter do it, who could grow into it, she has herself do it. And again, like when you get the power, like you don't lose weight, like so it's still like fat. It's still fat Melissa McCarthy and like overweight Octavia Spencer. Like it's dumb. And then like for their car, they choose a Lamborghini. That there's an awkward like 20-second scene of them trying to fit into the car. It's weird. And again, like this whole time, she would have like broken the car because she like accidentally punches a punching bag and like knocks it through a wall, almost killing a guy. But she's like squeezing it in. It's a bad movie. Don't see it. It's bad. It's really bad.
Why do they choose Lamborghini? You're like, you have
I
to.
don't know. None
You
of it
have
makes
to be
sense.
fairly competent to drive.
None of it makes sense. And they just drive to some like random ass fucking like Chicago fucking like liquor store, and then beat some guys and like do more damage than they would have lost by being robbed. And like one of the main like miscreants was a chick called Laser, who's like a psycho Asian chick. The main bad guy, and then the other bad guy is
Laser?
Jason Bateman, who goes by the Claw, who has like lobster arms, like claw arms, like crab arms. That's his whole power. That's it. He has crab arms.
Crab legs.
So
He never actually like claws anybody.
he looks like a crab, but he talks like a person.
Talks like people.
Like people. Okay.
Is he cheap?
Crab people.
Do you always say money?
crab people?
It's so weird. It's
Did you
so
say?
fucking weird.
Did you say the Asian girl's name was Laser? So they have a blade and a blazer.
There's no three miscreants in the entire movie so far. But
All kind of
it's
hazers.
just weird. I mean, I had to bring it up because it was messing with me. I had to get it on my chest. It was just really fucking.
Weighing heavily on your conscience.
He feel better now.
I think you guys feel the same thing, man. Like, I was annoyed. Listen, man, nothing against Octavia Spencer. She's a great actress. But that was a poor decision of her being like one of the smartest women in the world and choosing to have herself get the superpowers.
Well, then,
Like,
you
it's
know,
probably
like,
a trust issue. Like, she doesn't trust anyone else to have it. I get it.
if she
To an extent.
figures out how to do it so that regular people can get it, that is exactly that. Why would she give it to herself? Why wouldn't she create an army of regular
That's what I'm
/
saying.
good people to
Well,
fight
they
them?
try
Why
to
do
explain it.
one
She says, like,
person?
for some reason, all she says is it took like all these years to make this one dose. I'm like, to just replicate it.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. She follows through with giving Melissa McCarthy all the doses. It's like 9 doses. Like they like stab you with like 15 needles. You get a bunch of boils on you, then it heals. And then she has to eat like raw chicken the entire. It's more of the like awkward humor that like doesn't always hit with Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
Like
shitting in a bathroom.
I love her in Bridesmaids. I actually enjoyed Happy Murderers, but it's just not good. I haven't finished it yet. There's like 40 minutes left. I just don't want to go back to it. I'm gonna be honest.
Fair enough.
It's like an abusive girlfriend.
I heard about it, but I ain't take it serious.
Because she's black.
Because it's women. No.
Because she's white.
Well,
Nice.
So, did you watch any good superhero stuff, Paul?
Can't think of anything. Nothing else came out.
Perhaps not an ongoing series on Disney Plus.
I seen the Winter Falcon.
The winner. What did you call him? What did you
Winter
call me?
Falcon.
That's a hard R. D.
Winter Falcon.
Listen here, you Winter Falcon. Is that the thing that they call him on the?
Liquor, you Winter Flacker.
Is that what they call it? What they use on Die Hard on the TV edits? Yippee Ki Yay, Winter Falcon.
Went to Chick-fil-A and my total came out to $6.66. So the cashier changed it to $6.26. Gave me a free drink. The devil works hard, but Chick-fil-A works harder.
There you go.
Went to Cougar Falcon.
Winter Cougar Falcon. What Winter Falcon?
Hello, people. I am the other people that the people say peoples. All right, so we're gonna talk about Winter Soldier and Falcon thing.
Yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yep.
Best episode for me by far. Best of all of them. Well, I think the opening scene was the best scene when he was fighting in the air. But this has been the best full episode by far.
Start to finish, yeah. I'm still dealing with the stuff about Isaiah from last episode.
Yeah.
That one hit different.
Yeah.
Because I'm glad they worked that in. They folded that in. Because it's a story that it's on the backside. Like I've actually been trying for the last few weeks, for the last month or so. I've been trying to buy those issues, and they're fucking expensive, man. Expensive.
They are now.
They were on a limited production, and like nobody's fucking selling them. Man. Like they're all holding on to them. Yeah, I've been looking on. It's even like digital. They're like hard to come by.
On digital?
Crazy.
But
I wonder why that would possibly be.
Don't know.
I get why the physical would be, but digital.
So you start out with
Oh, it's not tequila.
What do you drink, Paul?
Tequila, apparently.
Very nice.
mixed by who?
Mixed by your favorite bartender?
Lord. Jesus took the wheel on that one.
Jesus. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking agua.
A little bit of agua, a little bit eternal water.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm drinking these Owens Craft Mixers. This one is mint, cucumber, and lime. Tastes a bit like a cucumber mojito. If you wanted to put alcohol in it, you could add alcohol to it. I'm currently not drinking, taking a week off, which you may have known if you watch my This Won't Last Call episode, which I did my first virgin cocktail on. Showed people how to make their own grenadine syrup and made a Shirley Temple. So if you haven't gotten the opportunity to check it out, check it out. It's on YouTube. It's on IGTV. Available wherever we have videos.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag not yet. Come on, Owen. Step up. Step up.
Yep. So,
Did we see what Paul was drinking?
Paul drinking tequila.
Time, man. Tequila
What
time.
tequila?
Oh, nice.
It's hard.
But
It's a combination of Patron and the Rocks tequila.
Terramana.
It's hitting different. What's up, Miss Candy Girl?
Hey!
Francesca Express?
Ooh. Hey! But let's get into this episode, the ending of this episode, because I do got to work.
Okay.
In 30 minutes?
Yep. I would quit now, but I don't do good on sales.
Yeah.
But starting off the episode, what do you think, Paul? Go ahead, fire off. Boop, 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 go, do you?
To start?
Yeah. By the way, pause. I seen a podcast today. I forget the name, but it was us in reverse. It was 2 black dudes and a white dude.
I don't believe it.
It was
I'm lucky
reverse.
with 2 black friends.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe it. I don't believe this. I don't believe it.
I'm like, how the black dudes not fighting each other? That's hilarious. Oh, that's us in the reverse. Like that's like if we was like in Earth 56.
No. I don't remember the beginning. What was the beginning? How did it start off on?
They basically had the Dora Milaje come in.
Oh yeah. It was when he was like, yeah, they're here. There were a lot of good moments in this thing, man. It was pretty solid from start to finish. I'll be honest. It was pretty, like there were some.
Give me your top 5 moments.
Top 5 moments in no particular order because I can't remember all the orders. No particular order. I would say definitely with Sam and Bucky just watching the new Cap and Battlestar get their ass whooped.
Yeah.
She was great. Throughout the entire episode, they kept with the music tones.
Yeah.
And with his twitching. Like I didn't realize until like I was watching like more review videos.
Yeah.
Of, like how much Wyatt Russell was twitching throughout the episode.
That dude did a good
like,
job.
Not just his face, like his hands. Like there's different like little small like little things like off to the side and shit. I'm relatively slow descent into fucking madness on this. And, I mean, I hate to say it, but like you kind of saw Battlestar's death coming.
Me and you had that conversation this weekend.
I think the only thing that I think I might have seen instead was that it may have been his own fault. Like I thought it was ended up being his own fault, but he was going to blame the terrorists for it, or quote unquote terrorists.
Yep.
It's another one of these things where it's like, right now, how we stand, there are 3 bad guys that Power Broker we haven't seen yet. Who's more of a opponent as opposed to a villain for us because he's not attached to the guys directly. So they're gonna have to answer for killing the scientists. There's New Cap who's losing his mind, and Carly Morgenthau who is her methods are definitely opposed to how they want to do things. Mm-hmm. So it's still one of those things where like there's no clear villain, but it is shifting away from the Flag Smashers to Cap having to be a problem. And y'all see the little quote unquote mid season trailer they brought out the last few days?
Yeah, they set up the whole Tony Stark.
Setting up the fight between.
No, I'm saying like Tony Stark, how they did with Tony.
Oh yeah.
That's assuming that's what they're gonna do. I'm assuming that.
Assuming Tony's getting involved?
No. I'm talking about that style of fight where they double team Tony.
No, well, it's gonna be double team, but again, like it's not like we're not dealing with like super soldiers and like super techs, just super soldiers and a guy with wings. So.
Super tech.
He's a low budget Tony Stark. He's Tony Stark from Wish.
Listen, bro. Sam is doing the best.
He's the black Tony Stark.
Sam is doing the best he can with what he's got.
War Machine.
He's doing the best he can with what he's got. Like he's holding his own against these super soldiers. With just being like strategic with his ability, with his suit. Mm-hmm. That's all he's doing. Using the afterburners, using the wings, using the things to keep space.
Yep.
Like he's doing a phenomenal job. Like this is like fucking like a master class in how to like work with what you got.
Defensive fighting.
Yeah.
Which fits his personality very well.
Yeah.
He's not an offensive person. He's a defensive person.
Yeah.
He's a therapist.
Well, and I think especially now, like this series has helped bring him back to how he was in Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Where, violence wasn't the answer, whereas, he's basically been just a background character in the last few movies.
So not a perfect soldier, but a good man.
I see that.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I love a lot of little small things, and I love, so those few, I do love how the one that, spoilers, You know what? I'm not gonna say anymore. Y'all do your moments because I feel like my top 5 is probably gonna be a lot of your top 5s. Just y'all talk about your stuff.
You want to go? Or you want me to go?
Talk about some more scenes.
MVP of this episode, in my opinion, Zemo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zemo.
Seal approval from the fax machine.
Yeah. Just the whole thing with him using the fucking Turkish delight.
I may have not
Turkish
ordered
delight.
some off of Amazon.
Yeah, that's good.
You
may or may not be disappointed because the Turkish delight is not anywhere near as good as they say it is.
Maybe we're gonna find that out.
It is not irresistible.
If you're homeless,
Yeah.
third world country, try that bomb.
But that was great. Yeah, him just doing the bringing it out in the first place, and then them just kind of playing it off like nothing, and then him being like, "All right, let's go see it. What do we got here? I got some young kids here. I got some Turkish delight. Let's see if we can get some information out of this."
Not quite as good as it's not quite as good as his dance moves.
Yep.
But
And then even just like him during the fight with the Dora Milaje, just casually sneaking off.
Great.
Yep.
oh, the whole reason you guys are here? Okay, perfect.
I like how they have kind of given that to that character because, like, even in the comics, he's so cartoonishly villainy and like schemy and all that. And this one, he's more subtly influential. Like he's just like a I don't know, like that sleazy friend who always gets you to do dumb shit.
Well, the thing too is, which I think really works well for who he is because he is. Again, I don't know the connective tissue, but so he goes from being a rich kid who, whether I don't know if it was the country that forced him or he just decided, or if it was just like the family thing to go into the service, and works his way up through their higher ranks of military service. How he gets all the skills, and then because of what happens with Ultron, his mission becomes to get rid of all the, for lack of a term currently in the Marvel Universe, all the metas.
Or, as he likes to call them, supremacists.
Right? But not the Avengers. They are friends.
Well, he doesn't think of them that way. He thinks anybody who that's even more thing is he's kind of relatable in that way because he says anybody who seeks power in that way is a supremacist. You're seeking to dominate others, which he's not entirely wrong. Probably it's an extreme conclusion, but it certainly has some merit. And it does cast in a little bit more interesting light on Carly. Yeah. And the Flag Smashers in general, which they kind of slowly have been weaving in this, okay, she's not bad, but she's definitely got extreme methods and things like that, and maybe she's not as noble as we think she is, but then you add that extra perspective, and it's like, well, it kind of opens up the idea a little bit more.
She's so complicated, and I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, bro. I'm all over that.
And you see the result of it with John Walker, over pursuing. Yeah. And that's a great scene too, where he catches up with her and he Zemo, and he shoots her and she drops all the all the super soldier serum vials, and he just goes up and just like you got a very tense moment, and then just stomps every single one of them away. Every single one, but one. And then wham! John Walker right in the face.
Enough of plot, baby.
Yep.
I think I asked this last week. So, do we know, is Carly a ginger and albino?
Yes.
Asking for a friend.
I think she's a ginger.
She's a ginger albino. Aren't all gingers albinos?
Well, yeah, but is she strictly albino, or is she a ginger because she's albino?
Look it up. Do the
I'm not
Google thing.
I'm not. I don't want that. I don't want the history of my phone.
I don't want that. Don't you put that evil on me, D.
Is it my turn?
To look it up or like?
All right, so I'm gonna tell my top 5 moments. The beginning scene was top 5 for me. It was the 5th. I don't know the Koi, the faker Koi. What her name? Ayo. When she like takes him way to the edge of Wakanda, and give him the codes, and he didn't go off, and he just started crying. Bruh, that was like, like he was free for something that was like really like horrible to him, and just to see that, to me, that grew me closer to his character. Cause I was always with the Winter Falcon. Now I'm like, the Falcon. But now the Winter Soldier, I'm kind of like him more. The White Wolf, I like him if he just take that mind off. The second scene that did it for me was, I think you kind of like did it already, but the hatred that he showed when he seen the vials of the serum, that hatred that he was stepping on him with. I was like, yo, this dude really hate that. I was like, he ain't gonna. I thought he was gonna at least take one for himself. No.
Nope. His whole thing was to pit them against each other because.
I'm not sure if I asked this, but I know I've asked Kevin this. So I must have blacked out for a few years. When did they say Bucky got the Super Soldier Serum?
I don't think they ever said that he got it.
Because I never thought he did. I thought he just had the robot arm.
No, I thought they said it in the in part 2 when he first appeared. I thought they said it in there.
I think they said he did. They did experiments or something on him, and they never really clarified exactly what happened. And because I don't think he has the Super Soldier Serum.
I mean, he has like a serum in him.
Yeah.
I never thought he had a serum. I thought they just like. I thought the experiments were more just like making him a fucking drone.
Yeah.
Well, in Captain America 3, when they was talking about the super serum, when he was protecting, when they would get all crazy and all, they were doing all these different tests and everything. Didn't they say that he had it there too? I don't remember.
I don't remember. That's what I'm asking. 'Cause I don't remember. I thought he was like just really trained, made into like basically like made into a drone where all he cared about was fulfilling his mission. But he's like keeping up with one-on-one with super soldiers. He's jumping out of 3-story windows and landing like Cap does. Like he has it in his system. Obviously, like they've
running down trucks.
Yeah, like they've said it specifically that he has a serum in him, which I didn't think he did. But I mean, if he does, like that's cool, good for him, I guess. But I mean, I guess like the only reason why Zemo isn't like kill Bucky is because he like feels bad for using him.
I don't know, but 3. The fight with the Dora Milaje, when they were like, "This ain't even your Dora." Oh, this ain't my Dora. My jurisdiction. That was so great. That was just that whole scene, and your boy sneaking out, and they find out he was gone. 2. I know that this should be number 1, but it's my number 2. At the end, when he killed Buddy, when he killed the everybody was watching.
Yep.
I was like, yo, that's another level.
But add more layers to it. The one he killed was the one who was like, Cap was my hero.
Yeah, Cap was my hero.
Yep.
Like he was a big fan of Captain America and didn't know how to get killed for him.
He's the one who like the pretender to the throne fucking decapitates him.
And to add another layer of it, the whole scene of him chasing that guy down is like an inverse of the scene in the first Avenger when the guy kills the scientist after Cap gets the serum and he goes chasing after him.
Yeah.
Like obviously there's no mini sub or anything, but like chased the guy down and dragged him out. And
it was a good way. That was a good way to end the episode. And then my number 1, and it's gonna be weird that this is my number 1 because it wasn't actually. I loved how after they was at the funeral and the funeral was over and Falcon and Carly were just talking, and you see his super strength. Yeah. Like he was just talking and vibing with her. He got her to open up and everything. You could just like this dude is bro. I'll tell you, he got women.
Okay, more than that, like his greatest strength is that he's a human.
He's not a perfect soldier.
Yeah,
he's a good man.
He's. Again, like
but that showed in that scene right there.
And that's what I love about the series, that it's bringing him back to how he was in Winter Soldier, where like the first time we see him, he's getting lapped on the left, and then the second time we see him, he's doing therapy with former soldiers.
Yeah,
and that inspires Cap to do that after the blip. Like it's like the effects that Cap has had on Sam and Sam has had on Cap. And on Bucky and like this whole like this vibe they created around each other, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Like I'm enjoying. I'll be honest. I'm enjoying the series a lot more than I thought I was going to. I thought it was gonna be very like a good series, but I wasn't like. I didn't have super high hopes for it. Like I wasn't thinking it was gonna be like change my opinion about people. But like Zemo's getting time to shine. Bucky's getting time to like be an actual character. Sam's doing his thing.
I was afraid to enjoy this because I knew it was gonna be very short, and like there's at least like so much more they could do 12 more episodes on so many different things.
It is very short, but more than WandaVision, I would say it is dense.
Well,
There's a lot going on.
Again, we're getting almost 8 hours of this though. Mm-hmm. Like they're almost hour long. They're like nearly 45 hour long episodes. Like we're getting like a lot of content. Like we've already seen more of Sam as Falcon than we have before this series came out.
Mm-hmm. I do like this series. I do love this series, but I would have liked it to have been a little longer. I would have liked this to have been like 12 to 18 episodes.
But this is like the new format now. This is like the new prestige format where it's following the steps of like BBC, where you do these hour-long episodes. They're dense. They have a lot going on. You have movie stars in them. Like again, like I'm late to the party. I just started watching Peaky Blinders. The first season was only 6 episodes, but it's fucking. There's a lot going on in these 6 episodes.
Yeah, I just
there's
had
a lot going on in these 8 episodes. They're doing for Falcon and Thunderbird.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was only 6.
They've done 6 so far.
That was at 5.
Yeah, you are. There's only 4.
Yeah, this week is 5. It's coming out Friday. It's 5.
So only 7 episodes? Or 6
episodes.
It's still nearly 6 hours of content. Or at a minimum, 5 hours of content.
No, I'm just saying for me. That might work for you, but for me, I would have liked it to be longer.
Again, it's already more Sam than we've had the entire time so far.
I would say the way that the UPN do, I think that's too long. 22 episodes. I think the sweet spot is like 12 or 14.
I love that you still call it UPN.
What?
WB or the CW.
You talking WB?
Yeah,
it's the WB.
What dick are you in?
Yes.
It is a CW now, huh?
Yes.
What's CW stand for?
Comcast Warner, I think. Because now they own the...
Crackers and white.
That's true. Probably.
Caucasians and white people.
Caucasians and white people.
We're all on basis.
Clearly white.
Clearly white.
Clearly white. Lord have mercy.
What did you say?
I think crackers and whites.
Crackers and whites.
Bro, the things that come out of your mouth, man.
To be fair, I just finished Vala Patron.
Can we all agree that Wyatt Russell looks disturbingly a lot like his father?
A little bit. He's looked so much better since the first episode.
Yeah.
Like he looked goofy as fuck in that first episode.
with the up looking that up looking motherfucker.
But yeah, he's looked so good since then. Like he looks like I get him. I get him being Cap.
He's certainly more blonde hair, blue eyed, square jawed looking now.
Yeah. I said, and I love like again. Well, it definitely ramped up this episode. How they like slowly been bringing him. Where like he's more unshaven. He's more unhinged. He's twitching more. He's more quick to anger and action.
I've been enjoying that.
And Battlestar, was definitely like gung ho at first. And now he's more like, nah, man. Like let's work with them. Like they know what they're doing. These are the fucking Avengers. Like he wants to say these are the fucking Avengers.
Yeah.
He certainly has seemed to be his core. Yes, his conscience, his moral center, but also like his biggest fan. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but the way his supporter.
He's his best friend in Hype Man.
Yeah. I like him too. Like it's a shame that they killed him off, just because like he was doing so good as just kind of being like this side character who still kind of steals the show.
Unfortunately, I saw it.
You kind of can.
It had something.
Something had to be an impetus for him to go back. Yeah.
Yeah, he needed a breaking point.
Yep.
I didn't know what that was gonna be though. I didn't know what it was gonna be.
Well, because we're kind of thrown to this character so quickly with this just a series, there's no other point that like.
No, I get it. I get it. I just didn't. I just didn't see it.
It's unfortunate. I mean, I hate to see a character who like had his own. He had his own agency. Like he wasn't just like a puppet. He wasn't just like a mouthpiece for Cap. He had his own thoughts and opinions. He was like, nah, man. Like,
no, it was a good death. It was good that they killed him because that worked. I just didn't see it coming.
Yeah. Very unfortunate. So your girl, Erin Kellyman, just looked up her wiki. Says she is mixed race. She has described herself as that. And happy to play characters who have her heritage through representation of women like herself.
What's
the answer is no questions.
So she's not just a... She's
what she's mixed with?
Probably part Irish or Scottish.
She
She says mixed race. Didn't say what. So, I mean, clearly she's probably some minority, whether that's
so
black
Irish
or...
and Scotland, that's count mixed.
Well, no, man. She's some minority race, probably mixed with Irish or Scottish, because red hair is typically an Irish or Scottish trait. Although it can also be of some Swedish, northern type, things. So it's just something like that. I don't know. She's from England, so.
Also, she basically CW.
I don't know what other thing she is. I'm just presuming off of her hair, because it is a trait that is typically associated with those locations, people from those places.
Overall,
but she is some kind of dark skin, also.
So, overall, keep watching the series. We got 2 more episodes left. It's gonna be great.
She's also apparently very gay.
And then we'll find out.
You say she's very gay?
Yes. She's gay. Attended a Pride Parade in 2019 with her girlfriend, Jordan Okoye.
Okay.
No, the way he said she's very gay.
I mean, you're pretty gay if you attend Pride Parades.
Speaking of gay?
Yeah.
No. Just speaking of changing the subject. This week's loaded question to finish this off. I want you to put yourselves in the shoes of a different person.
Playing the violin. But my ADD acts up sometimes. I don't know.
The Mega Man podcast page has joined.
Nice. Hello.
Indeed.
Alright, guys, this is a weird question.
That means
Also, El Beardo85.
This is a weird question.
I like that name.
Is that it's our boy?
Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey. Yeah.
So, Mikey.
Mikey.
This is a weird question, but I think with how they've been this entire series portraying the importance of the shield and the idea of Captain America, the deification of those things. If you were given the ability, what kind of cult would you make? What kind of cult would you make? Or religion, same thing.
Like a 45?
UL, not OL.
It does work every time.
Baby, that's all we need.
So, okay, let's say, however you want to approach it, whether or not you want to say I'm fully invested in this or it's a scam, what kind of cult would you want to make?
Sounds like one of y'all answer. That sounds like too much work.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sims.
I think both of you guys already kind of are in the cult of the U. I mean, you have your own hand signals and everything, and you speak this weird foreign language.
You sound jealous.
Calm down, Gander. And it's not. We haven't had a whole lot of reason to use those hand signals recently. So let's not talk about that. That's just.
Ryan, you go first.
The first thing I would say is that as a avid capitalist, the idea of a cult offends me. Like, religion has no place in the spirit of capitalism, and we capitalists, we certainly have a certain representation of. I don't know where I was going with that.
See, I thought you were building towards like a cult
Of capitalism.
Capitalism is a cult in of itself.
That's the thing. I was trying to go into the idea of like me being completely dismissive of a cult of capitalism while clearly showing signs of being.
That's what surprising.
I just wasn't sure where to go with it. Nobody was interacting with me. I was like getting no reactions from anyone. Anyways,
just the cult of the Fonz.
called A.
If I had to start one, I think legitimately, I think it could work and would be funny as hell to do. The Church of Dom.
from Festivers.
I think it's perfect. It's all about family. Family. Nothing more important than I can't do it.
There's nothing more important than family. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. I don't know, when your boy died, he drove him off pretty quick, didn't he?
Yeah, I think you should do a church based around Creflo Dollar. Not a no.
Creflo Dollar. If you don't pay your tithe, you need to be shot. That was a horrible question. I didn't like that question.
Man,
I got a question for y'all, and y'all can answer it too.
filthy motherfuckers calling me out on this shit.
If you could make a serum to give you powers, what powers would it be? And it's going to give you 2 powers. Going back to
Two powers?
Yep, 2.
You get one power.
You get 2. This is my question.
Greedy.
This is my question. You get 2 powers, Mr. Coat. You want the whole world to worship you.
Not the whole world, just like 60 middle class, upper middle class individuals.
Not the whole world. He want a Patreon for himself. 2 powers. Let's go. Boom. Fire him off. Go ahead.
First.
Me first. I'm going to go with super speed. That's so much I can do, bro. If I had super speed. Oh, my goodness. So much I can get done. And invisible, because the kids are always asking me for stuff.
It's funny. It's the power I was thinking about, but more for the joke of he rapes but he saves.
I got that Cosby in them.
Oh, they're gonna. Ryan, what you got?
I want the ability to take these powers and give it to Paul.
Power taker?
Yeah, the power taker. There we go.
My powers, I would choose.
I want the power to make more powers. No.
Filthy motherfucker. I would choose.
I choose
Telepathy.
Huh.
And telekinesis.
Why?
One, so I know who not to talk to.
You nosy in a mug.
I just want to know who not to deal with. All right, because
I mean, you already have a pretty good indicator, sir.
It's obvious, and this pandemic won't. The whole thing won't last forever. Maybe. I hope so. So I need to know who I don't want to deal with. Again, like I will control myself for the most part, but I just don't want to deal with it. And again, I'm not saying mind control. Just being able to read people's thoughts. I just want to know who I don't want to deal with, and to help me have better interactions, because I'm super socially awkward. So if I can
it's true, I can vouch for this.
Huh?
It's true, I can vouch for this.
So I can just like say a few things and move on in my life. Great, instead of having these awkward conversations every time. Great. And telekinesis, because man, I'm fucking tired of doing shit.
Yeah.
So you want the power to move stuff with your mind.
Yeah.
But you're still doing stuff. You got to move it with your mind.
Yeah, but he's not exerting physical energy.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know if it would make you tired or not.
Yeah.
But he's not.
I'm tired now. He's gonna have to get up.
I want to change my answer. I would like hydrokinesis, so I could somehow control all this drip.
Wow.
Have you guys seen my fly glasses?
They can't because there's a microphone in front of you.
Yeah, no, that's why I slid to the side. But
That boy said he would have controlled this drip.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, I just want to disappear.
You can choose invisibility,
So-
teleportation. Teleportation might be better for you than super speed.
I like super speed. Cause
Ladies.
like
Sure, what?
if I'm on the internet, like getting some work, doing some work,
Typing? How much typing do you do?
a lot.
I mean, you can pretty much just use your voice commands.
Shit make the internet-
The other thing about that, though, is that presumes that the computer you're using would be able to keep up with your commands.
But I'm smart enough because I got a fast twitching brain to make one that can.
But okay, fine. Well, so you're adding super intelligence on top of your super speed.
So well, super speed come with that, doesn't it?
No.
If you faster, your mind has to work faster.
You've seen the Flash, right?
Right, but it's not about like your mind working faster and being able to process that information.
We don't
Well,
do that.
your favorite CW show?
My favorite CW show. You crazy?
Besides 100.
He's all about Supergirl now.
It's not even in my top 10.
There's only 6 CW shows.
It's not in my top 10.
The Flash.
Yeah. Supergirl. 100.
Okay.
Black Lightning.
It's not even on anymore.
Is it?
Oh, the last season's still on.
It's gonna get another season. Trust me.
It's already canceled. Go ahead.
Well, we the blacks, we gonna come together. We gonna cancel
3.
CW.
Yeah, 3. What's up?
Then that's it. Bro, I watched The Flash. I'm not a big fan of it no more.
What I'm trying to get to is he's an idiot.
But that's why I stopped watching it. He's dumb.
Okay. So
I mean, I
obviously,
watch it, but I
there
don't
are
enjoy
plenty
it.
of dumb speedsters. Quicksilver is a fucking idiot.
But I didn't say I was
Every
gonna be a.
continuity.
I didn't say I was gonna be a speedster. I said I want super speed.
What the fuck do you think that means?
That means I'm fast in everything. Everything. They just fast in their feet. I'm fast in everything.
No, first of all, they are quick, but just because you're faster doesn't mean you're smarter. You can read books faster.
That's
so
what I'm saying. You
You can
so I
gain
would.
knowledge faster,
That's what I'm saying. I'll be able to learn faster.
but it doesn't mean your retention is anything.
I can go on Google. No, what you mean? Everybody got the same retention.
No, they don't.
Everybody has the same retention. It's just everybody don't have the same unless you special. Every human, unless you special, got same retention.
Nope.
All right, that's how y'all believe. I believe every human guy. I don't believe in that one person is
Believe
more
that,
stronger or
it's true.
better. Trust me. Everybody got the same retention. Not everybody got the same knowledge.
Potential?
Everybody got the same retention. Not everybody have the same knowledge to retain, but everybody got the same retention.
The same ability to retain knowledge?
Yep. Everybody have that same ability to retain knowledge. Now, being able to get to that knowledge is another thing.
I agree, disagree, Gabe.
Cool.
I agree, disagree.
Cool.
That's all I got. Anything else, Ryan?
I would like to add that with my hydrokinesis, I could control all this wet pussy that's all around me. I don't know. I thought, trying to make that into a joke, but it kind of just fell apart. But what the fuck are you talking about? Inappropriate. The shit we've been talking about, you call that inappropriate? Piss off.
But here's the deal: when we inappropriate, at least we funny.
Well, you should say was
You say so.
that way I can make the pussy juicy.
Pushy gushy. Pushy gushy.
You wet. You're not wet no more.
So against their will? Paul, that's not good.
He rapes, but he saves.
He raised what he says. So there we go.
You chose super speed. You chose super speed and invisibility. That's a little sus.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, no. Let's
pretty
let's
sus.
rewind it.
That's pretty sus.
My answer, I'm sticking to it.
With my hydrokinesis, I would like to be able to control all this WAP around me. There we go. It's okay if I say WAP.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not offensive if I say WAP.
That work?
He redeemed himself.
I offended, but I redeemed.
Filthy motherfucker.
Okay, we're done? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm alright for that.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us again today on This Won't Last podcast. Hopefully you didn't want to cancel us, or maybe we do want you to cancel us, or think that you want to cancel us, just so that you talk about us a bit more.
If you think y'all gonna cancel today, wait till next week.
Yep.
Wait till what we got next
We're
week.
going to be cancellated everywhere.
Oh, next week we're gonna be furious.
I see what you did there. The pregame meeting, what we talked about. I see what you did. I see what you did there.
It's coming faster than you think.
Don't be so fast.
Can't help it. I got some speed.
So, to my left has been P Breezy.
Sup, yo?
To my right has been D Easy, the Rough Rider.
Rough Rider Slim.
And I've been Ryan B Online. So, for this was us at this one last podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.